I often get asked about my career and how I got where I am today by, younger people or just people in general. And a lot of people, there's a few people that know this, but a lot of people don't know that I don't have a college degree. I did take quite a few classes. I have some college under my belt, just no degree. So that leads a lot of people to ask me, well, how did you manage to um, have a career in the corporate world? Well, it's a complicated answer a little bit. I'm a quick learner. I'm determined to be the best at whatever it is I'm doing. And I am extremely organized. I have always had a creative mindset. I am phenomenal at listening to people to see what they need and making it happen. I'm really good at taking charge of things and making them happen. And I've always been that way. So, as I've mentioned before, back when I first started my career, I lied through my teeth and said I knew how to use a computer, knew how to type, and all these other things. And I said, "Yep, I can." And they hired me on a temporary basis, and I went home as soon as they said, "You have the job," and I immediately started teaching myself how to do all these things. And every job I've ever done, regardless of what it is, I was a dishwasher. I wanted to be the very best dishwasher there was. I wanted nobody to be any better than me. If I was doing uh, putting down pavement, I wanted to be the best there was at that. If I was selling clothes or uh, making cookies at a bake shop or whatever it is, I wanted to be the best there is. So every job I've taken, I have excelled because I eat everything up. I just consume it all and really figure out where my niche is at any company I work at, and I grow and I expand and I make the people I work for see the value in me. So it has really helped me having those skill sets. And everybody always says, "Oh, you're so smart, you're so talented." Well, it's all self-taught, and I'm not bragging. It's just a fact. Is that I taught myself how to do all those things. So why am I saying this? Is I want people to understand. Yes, a college degree is a phenomenal thing, and I will never tell anybody not to go and get a college degree. I regret not getting mine. Even though I haven't really needed it, I regret not having it. And that is my own doing. Uh, because I have been successful thus far without it. So I just sort of said, yeah, I'd like to have it, but it's not really a priority. But with that being said, some people just really aren't cut out for school. So they need to be encouraged to learn traits, and they need to find things that they enjoy and make that into a job. And never be afraid to try something. You never know. You may find the job of your dreams just because you weren't afraid to try it, just because you didn't push yourself, because you have to work, you have to push yourself. You have to get up every day and be determined and work hard to be the best. Everything you do, you should take pride in. And that is something I have always done. And the person I have to thank for that is my mom, because my mom, she is a phenomenal worker. She is everything she's ever done. And if she had made different choices, I think she could have been phenomenal in the business world. But instead, she chose to raise us children, and I'm grateful for that. But back to what I was really trying to say is I want people to understand that every day you got to get up and try. And don't let failure stop you. I unfortunately see so many people give up because they fail. And that is not something you should take failure and build upon it. Make, say, okay, I failed this time, but I'm going to make it work. And if it doesn't work, try something else. Always keep trying, keep pushing yourself forward, and keep telling yourself you can do it. That saying, fake it till you make it, it works because I'm living proof that it works. I fake it till I make it every day. And I think everybody else can do the same. Never be afraid to try. Get out of your comfort zone. Always get outside of your comfort zone. You have to step outside of your comfort zone to find who you are. But I really think it would be good if more people encouraged, younger folks that aren't really in the mindset for college, encourage them more. So, not to necessarily go to school, but to work hard to find something that they love. And if they fail, don't beat them up over it. Don't make them feel bad about it. Help them pick themselves back up and move forward again. So something I've done my entire life is, I make life plans. I plan out 5 years, 10 years, whatever it may be. And I don't put it down on paper. Some people do. I don't. I sort of have an overall idea of what I want to do for the year, for the next 5 years, for whatever it may be. But what a lot of people don't do is reassess. You have to reassess constantly and readjust constantly. Life isn't necessarily a clear line. And it's okay to be on a little bit of a wave. I enjoy that. I've had ups and downs in my life. I've tried all kinds of things, and a lot of them have worked, but a lot of them have failed. But keep trying. Try new things. Don't be a person that gives up just because something goes wrong. Life is full of challenges, and it's just a matter of overcoming every one of them. And you may not overcome something the way you expect it to be. Things may not always work out the way you want them to be, but that's okay. I'm a believer, and I will always be a believer, that things happen for a reason. But things don't just happen without things being pushed forward. And what I mean by that is that you have to take action. Other people have to take action. And usually a lot of people that are taking action come together and magic happens. We get jobs. We get relationships. We find so many wonderful things in our life just because we're taking action and not giving up and not letting fear control us. But that is basically how I have lived my life, is keep moving forward, never being afraid, trying new things, and saying yes more than I say no. Sometime though, you got to be careful with that. Saying yes too much gets you in trouble because you overburden yourself. But that's something else I could talk about on a later date. I just wanted to sort of talk about this real quick because I felt it important. Thank you.